Here we are. I see us.
Maria, make host. Change host. Okay.
I am the captain now.
I am the host now.
I am the captain now.
Okay, it seems
I am
like
host now.
we're gonna be live right now.
We're live.
Wow. No one in the chat. Just 3 people, and I'm assuming it's just you, me. Oh, whoops! I need to change.
Rachel says, Melissa, haircut looks great. Looks good. I said great.
Well,
I think
thank you.
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Yeah, everyone. Allie got a haircut too, and hers looks amazing too.
No, it doesn't. I look like Jeff Daniels in Dumb and Dumber. This always happens to me when I get a haircut. I have a theory that hairdressers only give you a good haircut 3 times so that you then establish a rapport with them and you keep going back to them. And then after that, they just like don't give a shit. And then they just give you like horrible haircuts so you could just do yourself.
But then you they give you a bad haircut every other time. So you have to go back. And they're like, oh, we'll fix it. Looks great. And then like it grows out. You get a haircut. It looks like shit. And then, oh, come back.
It's like, what?
Like I tried to good though.
Yeah, I do too. I think it looks cool.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, this is.
I think it looks
good.
Cool.
Well,
all right. Well, I'm gonna let in Emily, and Emily, I believe, missed the.
Oh, she was the last
Halloween
person
party.
in.
Oh, great!
Halloween party, and it was
time zones, man.
Time zones.
Fuck
time
zones.
So we're gonna talk
Let's
to
just make it all. Let's make everything one time.
Oh my God! What a great background.
Oh my God. Background.
A lot of people forget to change their Zoom backgrounds and then they go log in.
I figured you all would enjoy that.
It's great.
What's going on?
Well, I have another ghost story.
Fantastic.
Ooh, great.
So my childhood home has another ghost besides Ghost Dog.
Oh my God.
I have never seen or experienced this ghost before, but my mom just told me about it a while back. And my brother does not remember this, which I wish he did. He was really little when this happened. So the family that owned my childhood home before my parents bought it, they had a daughter who was killed in a car wreck when she was a teenager. And her bedroom was my brother's bedroom, and it was mine before his. Yeah. And I had never thought anything of it. My mom told me that when I was a little older. I guess maybe she thought, if she told me when I was little, I'd like freak out. But so I never really thought anything of it. And throughout my life, my mom had mentioned, she's like, I think there's a spirit in this house. I'm like, okay, whatever. And I had never experienced it. And I was like really disappointed. Now, as I've gotten older, I've had a few like paranormal experiences. My in-laws' house is haunted, and Ghost Dog. I've not seen the ghost, and I'm waiting for her to show up. So my mom told me a while back, because we were talking about Ghost Dog. And at the time I thought I was the only one that had experienced Ghost Dog, but the whole family has.
Wow.
Yeah, I have. Yeah. And Ghost Dog, you don't see Ghost Dog. Ghost Dog just makes noise. You can kind of hear like a collar jingle, like a dog.
Oh,
yeah. Got it.
What about ghost barks?
Ghost barks? Yes. Yes.
That's a thing. I put up a Patreon episode today about how the White House is haunted, and apparently some of the ghosts of the dogs who have lived at the White House roam the halls and bark.
I saw
Bo, Obama's dog, Bo.
Yeah, I did hear a bark once, and it was like, like if you have multiple dogs, like you'll know your dog's bark.
Sure. Yeah,
it was like very distinct. So we were talking about Ghost Dog, and she said, "Do you remember your brother talking about the girl that used to visit him at night?" Nice background. And I said, "No, what do you mean?" And she goes, "Yeah, he used to tell me when he was little, like probably 2 or 3, that a girl used to come visit him at night."
What?
No.
That's never
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, and but he,
It's
you know,
never good.
he said, it wasn't like she wasn't like mean. It wasn't like a sinister spirit or anything. He just would talk about this girl, and she said, "Do you remember that?" And I said, "No." I said, "I'm not aware of this." And then I asked my brother about it, and he said, "I don't remember this at all." But he's like, "It doesn't surprise me," because he's like, "I'm pretty sure that house is haunted."
Holy moly.
Yeah, we have 2 ghosts.
That's scary
Wow,
stuff.
what a world. Well, you got to sage that place or something.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I've never felt like anything like, sinister there. But maybe we should get some sage. But I like Ghost Dog, but the girl can go away.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
She can die.
Yes.
Again. Again. Well, thank you, Emily. We're sorry that you missed the costume party, but this is a great way to top off
That's fine.
start off the night.
I am dumb and can't tell time.
Time zones are hard, man.
They
Welcome.
really are. They really are. Like I
Yeah.
barely know what time it is here or like what day it is.
And you don't need to.
And
There's no
daylight
reason to.
savings time messed everything up.
Yeah, it's terrible. I hate it being dark at like 5:30.
Yeah,
It's dedevastating. It's horrible.
Like
It's
I
awful.
have discovered,
It's devastating.
it is. I've found if you like open your window so you wake up with the sun,
Yeah.
tends to help. So it's like you get like a more natural rhythm.
Right.
Instead of like waking up in the dark and then like falling asleep.
Like don't leave your shades down.
Yeah.
Like open your shades.
Yeah, I started doing that and it actually really helps.
Okay, good to know.
That's a hot tip.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got my
Yeah, I'll
white
sleep 12 hours.
I don't know if you can see it. I got my white claw.
Oh my God. It
Oh.
represents that white claw.
I still
Yeah.
haven't
Yeah,
had a
it's-
white claw.
It's very
Melissa,
tasty.
you'd love
one,
it.
it's like, do you remember the black cherry juicy juice?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I know what you're talking about.
Tastes
Yeah.
just like this.
I
I really like this one. So the black cherry is my favorite.
No, black cherry is like probably the best one.
Yes. I also want to apologize to the country on behalf of Kentucky for putting McConnell in for like his 8,000th term. Yeah, sorry about that. I think we deserve the magic mushrooms and not Oregon.
Mitch McConnell looks like one of the ghosts who haunts your house.
He really does. He looks like a Halloween
He
decoration.
looks like a ghost.
He really
does look like a Halloween decoration.
Yes, I've
He
seen him,
does.
and he is not doing well.
That's so
Well, thank
funny.
you so much, Emily. It was so
Yes.
great talking to you.
Yes,
And
thank you.
please stay away from that girl ghost.
I will, as long as she stays away from me.
Fair enough.
Through that, as long as she doesn't start it.
Bye, Emily.
Bye.
Bye.
Ugh, it's never good when
No.
someone's visiting your kid at night.
Stephanie
No.
said, don't sleep with your windows open. That's how witches get in.
Look who it is. It's Paisley Gray. Oh my God, she's not even there.
She's not even there.
Spooky. Then how did it accept?
Paisley.
Oh, I guess you just automatically accept if
It's
you're in
the
there.
ghost of Paisley Gray.
Oh my God, Paisley's not there. And it says she's connecting to audio.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, Paisley!
Sorry. I have you guys on my TV on YouTube, and I'm like watching you guys on my big TV, and then I have my computer on the side. Hi.
Hi.
How's it going?
Paisley
gosh.
Gray.
Good. This is Piglet.
Oh my God, hi, Piglet.
Oh my God.
I've been wanting to like call you guys for so long, and I have like a bunch of very small, unimportant things to tell you.
I'm sure they're very important.
First off, I worked at Golden Spoon.
Shut up.
Yeah,
No.
that was my job for like 3.5 years in high school. It's a frozen
Oh my
noodle
God.
place.
Wow.
That's
we
so
thought we were
crazy.
so smart. We thought we were so smart coming
I
up
know.
with the Golden Spoon name.
It's a thing. I think it's run by a Mormon family because I only worked on Sundays.
Oh.
It was a great
weird.
thing. They have great frozen
Wow.
yogurt. It still exists in Orange County, so you can still go visit.
Okay.
Second thing is, I would love for you to do an episode on Bohemian Grove at some point.
Oh my
That
god,
place.
I've heard about this.
Oh, with the
presidential
men.
place, right?
Yes, the presidential
Yeah.
place. And I have been there, and women aren't allowed there, but I have been there on like the one day out of the year that they let women go.
Oh my
And
God.
Oh yeah, that's been on our
I was
list
like
for
20
a
and I went
while.
for Thanksgiving. It was like a family Thanksgiving thing.
Oh, weird.
What?
It was
And
not,
they like put on masks and do like dances.
when I was there, it
Yeah.
was so normal. It looked like a summer camp. But
Well, that's what they want you to think it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's totally
Wow.
normal here. It's fine. And then once all the women leave, they put on weird masks.
Yeah, they do those like weird bonfires and like rituals and like
Yeah.
they
crazy
have like
stuff.
some guy going over the river in this big robe.
Oh my God.
And I
so
think the
fucking crazy.
Manhattan Project was decided there as well.
Shut
Wait,
up.
what?
I think.
All right.
That's so
look into it.
crazy.
Also, someone had just mentioned about the White House being haunted.
Yeah.
Yes, Allie.
So at the beginning of
This bitch.
quarantine, I thought I was going to write a script about the White House being haunted, like The Shining, but at the White House.
Uh-huh.
And then I
That's a
Googled
good
it, and
idea.
someone's already making that movie. But I
What?
did
Oh, really?
search on it, and Mary Todd Lincoln used to have seances at the White House all the time.
Yes, in the red
You're
room.
right.
Yes. Yeah, to talk to her young son who passed away, like tragically.
Oh wow.
Did
she ever
get
Yeah.
through?
What? I
Yeah.
think
Would she
so,
get
yeah.
through?
Yeah, he allegedly the young boy, and his name is like Willie or something like that. Like Lincoln and then Mary Todd's son died of like typhoid or something, and then they started holding seances in the red room. And apparently, the son haunts the White House, as does Lincoln.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's
yeah. And there's
crazy.
like a crazy photo of Mary Todd Lincoln after Lincoln was assassinated, and it's like a ghost photo of Lincoln like standing behind her.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that because this is like during the spiritualist movement when like all that shit like was huge.
And they got
like,
that
doing-
Wow.
They got that on camera, huh? Lincoln is a ghost.
That's
That's
crazy.
great.
That White House is for sure haunted.
I think that's all I
Yeah.
have to say. I have like a friend of a friend who saw Nicolas Cage once at a gym on a treadmill running at full speed in jeans. And I've
Oh
just
my God.
needed to tell you all that for a long time. But that's all I have for now. I'll call back at another day. But I love you guys so much. And
Paisley, people in the chat keep saying that you're so pretty.
Mhm.
Oh,
Who, me? Okay.
Paisley, thank you so much. This was very helpful. We're doing
Wow, a lot
episodes
of-
on everything you've said, including an episode on.
Well, you were the
Nick
one who
Cage wearing
brought
jeans.
Sherry Papini to my attention.
yeah.
So thank you for that. I had no idea.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so glad. I love anything related to Sherry Papini. I need
Oh
to
yeah.
Oh my God.
Love her. Love her.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, Paisley.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God. Emily Stringer says, true story. I used to be a tour guide at the Mary Todd Lincoln house.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow. That's
All right,
crazy.
I'm letting in John.
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 John who?
John Lyons, of course.
John Lyon.
Hi, John.
John Lyon.
Hi, John.
Hi, John. Hello,
John.
John. Are you there, John? He's watching the news.
John.
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 John, what are the latest updates
He's
for
about-
the election?
I love the reaction when they see themselves.
Oh, we can't hear you.
You gotta unmute
Hello.
yourself.
I didn't actually mean to be on. I was just,
Oh, you're just watching.
Oh.
You didn't mean to be on the Zoom.
yeah, I was trying to start earlier. I was trying to get hooked up on YouTube and you weren't
Are you
there. So
there,
I thought,
John?
oh, I'll check on Zoom. Maybe
He's
it'll be
watching
there.
the news.
Well, it's great to meet you, John.
John, what are the latest updates for the election?
Well, I,
Gotta mute your YouTube though, because we're here.
Yeah, and it's understandable because he was not planning on being on.
I love that. I love that you're just accidentally
okay.
here.
Well, Now I'm back.
Here you are, John.
What's going
I know you didn't
on?
mean to be on, but what's going on?
Yeah, I was trying to get
Welcome.
on YouTube and then Zoom, and then I wasn't going through on Zoom. Oh, right, because you only take it in if you're going to talk to the person, of course. Well, I live in Madison.
What's going on?
Wisconsin?
Madison, Wisconsin, yes. But I grew up in Hoffman Estates, Illinois, which is a couple miles
Right
away from Cuba Road.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, Craig's some of his family lives around Hoffman Estates.
Yeah, and there was a cemetery there.
The White Cemetery.
Yeah,
White Cemetery.
I was completely oblivious to the fact that was there, even though I lived a couple miles away. So
oh my
I
God.
don't have anything really to contribute. So I'll let somebody else on who's probably got a better story than me.
Well, John, it was great meeting you.
John, it was so nice to meet you. Welcome.
Okay,
Number one, John.
Number one, John. Bye, John.
All right, John.
Bye, John.
We'll let you go.
We release you.
I love that someone accidentally joined the Zoom. That's great.
That's actually my worst. That would be my worst nightmare. I'm not gonna lie.
Look who it is.
You lived through it. John lived through it, but that would scar me for life. I'm not gonna.
He really
very
he was calm.
Yeah, that was like the coolest, calmest thing I've ever seen.
Sorry,
Asher, you're on camera. This is the Asher show.
Well, where's Matt? Where is everybody?
This is like this is the beginning of a horror movie.
Yes, hello.
Did you really just like slide in?
What is that lighting, Matt? You have like
I know what is going on.
Yeah, so I don't actually have a webcam, so I've set up one of my Nikons, and I have some.
Oh my
lights.
God,
that's like the best camera.
It looks
work
beautiful.
I've seen all year. That's like the best
the lighting
photography
is
of the
so
year.
nice.
Is Matt Scuda on the Web Crawlers Live,
and that's not a green screen.
That is my. I'm back in California.
Wow.
I actually don't understand. I'm baffled.
By what?
By the quality of it?
Conceptually, I just don't understand.
You can hook up any sort of camera to connect to your laptop to make it your webcam.
All right.
Yes.
Now, Matt, people are in awe of where you are. So let's get this right. You have a place in Oklahoma, and that's where you usually call us from.
That's where I usually called you from, because I was there for the pandemic, because I kind of got stuck there.
And now you're in some sort of cinephiles like heaven, and you're just and this is in California. Where is this?
This is Sun Valley, California, just off the 5.
Oh, the valley.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Sun Valley. What's going on?
Well, I'm not going to do another long story. I feel like that went very badly last time with too many names and
it was a good story.
Very swollen tongue. So I thought I'd.
There were a lot of names, and your tongue was very swollen.
Oh yeah, you literally had a swollen tongue.
Oh
I
thought that was a saying.
No, it was like a 5 week.
What would that mean?
It was a 5-week ordeal.
Well, I'm glad you're better.
Thank you. Me too. So I thought I'd just ask a question of you guys that I thought would be potentially interesting.
Oh my God.
Yes, I will marry you. Yes.
Great. How'd you know what I was going to ask? So a big part of this show is kind of people who are sometimes misleading people, or things that are started with a lie. So I was wondering if you guys have ever told like a lie, big or small, kind of not that you thought was without consequence, and kind of got blown out of proportion in a way.
Oh, that's an interesting
question.
Because
so I was thinking, like, you have people like, I don't know, like the Virgin Mary, who's like, oh, I didn't have an affair, and then Christianity is born out of that lie. And then you have
wait a minute, just hold on. You just like came out the gate and you just called the Virgin Mary a liar.
Oh, so I'm saying there's a non-zero chance if the Virgin Mary existed and she did get pregnant, that she probably got pregnant in a more traditional way, and it was not immaculate conception. And by saying it was immaculate conception, she started a religion from a lie. I would say that's a pretty big ripple. Or even something like as small as saying, oh, I'm sick, I don't want to go to school today, and that ended with you like having your appendix taken out or something.
Oh, like a lie that turned into like something bigger than.
Yeah.
Oh, That's a good question. That's like, remember that comedian who lied about being
9/11?
9/11?
Steve Renazizi or something.
And he like made a career out of like people feeling sorry for him and like that. I wasn't at 9/11. I was not there. Oh,
I don't know if I can't think of anything that's gotten like so out of proportion. I mean, people don't really listen to me. And also I can't lie. Like I just can't lie. I'm like really, really bad at lying.
I used to lie all the time. I don't lie anymore.
Have you, Matt?
Well, I have a pretty dry sense of humor. So sometimes I'll say something in a relatively serious way and it'll get taken at face value. And sometimes I don't always know it's taken at face value. And I kind of have to deal with that.
He's not using a Nikon. This is his webcam. That was a lie.
That's the lie.
Never my intention. But so I usually correct it. I was kind of caught up in a weird thing like back in middle school. It was a bit of a controversy at school. I wasn't the only one involved, and I was very tangentially involved. But it was like I was known to be part of a group that back to the Christianity thing that was involved in a Bible burning, and that kind of started in school.
Gee, I felt hints of the religion kind of being torn apart, and then you just really showed me your true colors.
But that's not what happened.
What happened?
So I'm a very boring person. I'll start by saying that, and I don't. I've never done any drugs, and I've never had any alcohol. So I'm quite boring in that regard. But obviously, it's not. I'm totally. I'm not against that type of thing. If people want to do that and it's their own choice, go for it. Whatever. So friends in middle school had gotten like hold of weed for the first time, and we were at Oak Tree Country Club for anyone in Oklahoma. And there's the Oak Tree Junkyard. We went out to the Oak Tree Junkyard so they could all smoke the weed. And they had brought a Bible to use as rolling papers. Bible was later found by that mom. And instead of saying, oh, we were smoking weed and using the Bible as rolling papers, she said, oh, we were just burning the Bible. And then I think that mom told cousin's mom, her cousin went to our school, so they spread it around the school. So then it was like a big thing for like a couple months of going like, did you guys burn a Bible?
Oh, wow.
And
so now I do have a story like this.
In most places, I don't think that'd be a big deal, but in Oklahoma, people cared more than they probably should have.
Yo, sure, yeah.
So I do have a story like this.
Yes.
So it was at my senior prom, and the kids used to throw after parties. So it would be like after prom where like the seniors would like rent out a place, and it wasn't school affiliated. So anyways, I was at the after prom with my boyfriend at the time, and we were like dirty dancing or something.
Hell yeah.
I know, right? And so someone came up to us and they were like, are you guys having sex? And I was like, yeah. We were just like freak dancing, and they were just like being rude about like how we were dancing. And I said, yeah. So then a rumor went around school that I had sex at after prom. And then that rumor got to the parents, and then the parents brought that rumor to the school. So then the school held a meeting that kids were having sex at the after prom. So then they canceled after proms at Harvard Westlake.
No.
Yeah.
That's really crazy.
Wow.
Because of me. And I am not a fornicator. I was not fornicating.
Wow. You ruined after prom.
I did. So that was a lie. And I was just, people were like bullying me. And so I was like, yeah, I am having, like it was.
Yeah.
So anyways,
well, I'm sorry this happened to the both of you guys.
It didn't affect me that much. Thank you, though.
Wow, you're a Bible burner. Matt, the Bible burner.
Yeah. So anyways, that's a good question, Matt.
All right. Well, thank you for answering it.
I'm sure there's something. I'll have to think about that one.
Yeah.
Someone, Dana Smith in the chat says that she worked at Medieval Times in high school and once spread a rumor that Billy Crystal was in the audience and as a joke, and then everyone caught on to it and started talking about how Billy Crystal was there and he wasn't. That's a pretty good lie.
Crazy?
That's really funny.
Here's the simulation. I have a picture of me at medieval times on my Instagram from when I was like 2 years old, wearing a my dad's wearing a When Harry Met Sally sweatshirt.
Yeah, I mean, there we go.
I think case closed is all I'm saying.
We could just call it a day.
To say about that.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Matt.
All right,
We appreciate you.
Thanks, Matt.
Have a nice weekend.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
It's supposed
wow,
to rain
Matt
this
with
weekend.
a nice camera. I know.
That's
what they say.
I don't even get how, like, rooms don't even look like that with your eyes.
Okay.
Well, I think he had a really shallow depth of field on his camera or whatever.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, this is Grace. And again,
oh my God.
A dark screen. There's no one there.
Oh, sorry. It's so slow here.
Hello.
Hi, Grace.
I know it's
Where
like 1 a.m.
you?
here, so I'm sitting in the dark.
Oh my God, amazing. Where are you,
Yeah,
London?
Yeah, I've been furloughed again. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just ruin my sleep schedule and stay up for this.
Oh no. They're doing another lockdown in Europe, aren't they?
Yes, for like the next 4 weeks, apparently.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I know. I'm kind of weirdly hoping it'll just see me through to Christmas.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah,
crazy. So what are they doing? They're closing all restaurants and everything like that again?
All the restaurants and pubs, but like shops can be open for click and collects. So the store that I work in, they're only keeping like 3 people in, so I've managed to get to stay home and still get paid.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
Winning.
Seriously, that's the best. So do you have a ghost story, a comment, a suggestion, a question?
So I have a story that
amazing.
So I'll give you some backstory. So my family friend Ben died about 10 years ago. And they used to live here in England, but they moved back to the States. And the day he died was kind of like the first like weird moment where his mum called and left a message on our phone and was just like, hey, like, can you guys give me a call? And I looked at my mum and I was like, Ben is dead. Like, I just know it.
Whoa.
And he was, and all that kind of thing. And then over the years, like weird shit has happened. And then about 4 years ago, I did a phone call with a psychic. And I obviously asked, like, is anyone around me? And she starts describing Ben straight away. So I was like, I know exactly who you're talking about. She was like, you know, he was young, like he went too soon, all this kind of thing. And right before the phone call, there'd been a squirrel at my window. And his mum always used to call him a squirrel. So I'd seen this squirrel and I was like, hi, Ben. Weird. And this squirrel just stayed at my window, like staring at me. So then I realized that all these weird things that had ever happened were always either around like his birthday or the date of his death. So it was like, I woke up for like a week straight every night with someone like poking my face, whispering in my ear.
Oh, no.
And I thought it was my brother just like fucking with me, but it wasn't. And
oh my God.
And then I was trying to think of like what order weird things have happened. My makeup bag like flung itself across my bedroom one night, and my makeup, like my dressing table's really far away, like my bed's tucked in the corner. And then his mum came and visited, and she bought me this like singing Mickey Mouse toy, and he sings like "We Wish You a Merry Christmas." And I put him on the top of our stairs and told my mum to come and just listen to him, because I was like, I'm just going to see if he works and then I'll put him away. So Mickey starts singing and he finishes, and Siri on my Apple Watch suddenly starts talking, and he's like, I'm sorry, I can't find Ben in your contacts. So he'd like been trying to call Ben. And I was like,
oh my God.
Like, that's really weird.
Oh my God.
So then a couple of days later, my brother, who is like such a skeptic, calls me into his room. And he's like, I've just opened up the mail app on my Mac. And it had scrolled by itself to a load of emails from like 2004 that he didn't even know he still had, and opened up this thread between him and Ben. So it's just all these weird things happening. And then earlier this year, in February, which is around his birthday, I was in our local supermarket with my mum, and I was in the chocolate aisle, and there's chocolate on one side and like tinned fruit on the other. And I was nearer like the chocolate side, and all of a sudden this can of tinned fruit just like propelled itself at me. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? And my mum was like, huh? And this woman had started walking down the aisle as it happened and was like, how did that just happen? And I was like, I don't know. And she starts like shaking the shelves, trying to see if anything else had fallen. Like nothing had fallen either side. It was just this one can. And it hadn't even just fallen, like it had properly flung itself at me. So then I texted Ben's mum and I said, like, I think Ben lobbed a tin of fruit at me. And about 2 days later, the same thing happened to her, but in Chicago where they live.
Shut up.
You have to like find out more about this. Like you need to like, I don't know. It seems like he's really trying to get in contact with you.
Yeah.
Crazy. I don't know. The psychic was like, oh, like I want you to listen to like Deepak Chopra and like align your chakras and open yourself up to more. And I was like, I don't want to. Like this is enough.
Yeah, it's scary. May I ask, what day did he pass away?
It was, I can't remember the exact date. It was like mid-June. Oh no, it was June 13th.
Oh, okay. Because
it was like 2 days before my only like A-level exam at school.
Oh my gosh.
And it was also the same date of my best friend's sister's birthday, who also died that year.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Because first of all, I'm so sorry that happened. And it's so interesting that he's like still so present in your life. I was wondering, because we just had a seance. I don't know if you heard it, the seance episode with John Tenney. I was wondering if it was in August 19 or 24, that would have been crazy. No. But yeah.
That would have been really weird.
God.
But then I also had a guardian angel moment happen like 2 weeks
happened?
ago.
Which Angelica counters.
I wrote about it in the Discord, but I basically was driving down this really kind of windy hill and I was driving a little bit too fast. And then a conker like all of a sudden hit the roof of my car. And it was really, really loud and it scared the shit out of me. I was just like really absentmindedly singing along to whatever I was listening to. So because of the conker, I slowed down. And then as I slowed down, this other car comes like bombing round towards me, sees me and swerves into my direction. And only because I had slowed down because of this conker, it would have just been like a head-on collision.
Oh my God.
I know. And I got home and I was like, fuck, like, that could have been really bad.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is crazy.
I know. It's really weird, but I also love it at the same time.
I know. I was going to say, that's like, you're so connected. That's so
weirdly
crazy.
Comforting.
Yeah. Well, Grace, thank you for these stories. This is amazing.
Thank
Please
you.
call back if you have, anything else ever happens.
Shout out to the Discord.
Yeah, you guys are also great.
Hello,
in the Discord. We're so happy for it.
I know, it's great.
Thank you for calling in, Grace. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Love a good guardian angel story.
Seriously, that's crazy.
Jeez Louise.
No, we ain't going anywhere, Asher. I'm getting comfortable, buddy.
Hello.
Ooh.
Here we go.
Oh, they're doing this on purpose now.
Adam.
Mayday.
Hello, Adam.
Hello, web crawlers. How are you?
Good.
How are you?
Pretty good.
Where are you?
I'm in my home.
But
hold on a moment. I gotta mute this. I'm a fool.
Mm-hmm. It's okay.
Okay. One moment. Here we go. Hello.
How's it going?
Good. I have.
Do you have a story for us?
2 quick things. One, the first involves like glitches in the Matrix.
Okay. Ooh, love it.
Just like a weird coincidence story that I thought I'd share.
Love it.
This was probably 6 years ago or so. I was in a comic book store in Maine, and I was thumbing through a bunch of Godzilla comic books.
Ooh.
Nice.
And a lady comes up to me, and she's also looking through Godzilla stuff.
Ooh, meet cute.
Oh yeah, my son loves this stuff. He has a learning disability. And I was like, oh, okay. And she said it in a tone kind of like, I mean, I get why he likes that stuff. Why do you like it?
Right.
Yeah. And I was like, all right, whatever. Then a couple months later, I'm in a different comic book store in Massachusetts. And I'm going through Godzilla comic books. A different lady comes to that area and is like, yeah, I have a learning disabled son who also really likes Godzilla. And I legitimately, after she said that, I started looking around for, I don't know what cameras, someone I know who was doing this on purpose. And that like kind of freaked the lady out a little bit, and she just scurried along. But
that's weird.
I glitched in the Matrix.
Wow, that's wild.
That is strange. It's very strange.
2 different states, separate New Hampshire.
Why is that a Godzilla behind you? What animal is? What is that behind you?
There is all one
kinds
Godzilla.
Of Godzilla stuff.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's I break your rule of not liking anything for more than 4 years or something. Whatever.
See, that's okay.
7 years?
Yeah, it was just doing the letter writing in the Circleville episode for like 8 years at a time. That's just insane.
Yeah.
Although I like the theory that it was probably more than one person. Because later on, the letters feel like they're written by someone different, don't they? They seem like a different.
They do. Like more threatening and more. I think it was a couple people.
Yeah, they did change tone a little bit for sure, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Adam, were you Babe Bane in the costume?
Yeah, it was.
Me, costume of the night. I'm not.
That was our favorite.
Lie.
There it is.
It still has been sitting next to my computer.
So good. Thank you for coming. Well, Adam, thank you for the synchronicity story. We really appreciate it. It was great.
I have one more quick thing, maybe.
Yeah. Go for it.
Kind of, I live about 40 minutes away from where H.H. Holmes was born.
No way.
No.
Yeah, so I would like to offer maybe, like if I could track down a local historian and maybe get an interview or get something out of them, or pass on information to you if you want to talk to them.
Yes.
Adam, we would love that. If you could do anything along those lines, we'd be so appreciative.
Yeah, sure. I'll check it out.
Adam, people are saying fantastic things about you in the chat.
Oh, is that so?
They're saying this guy has great vibes. I want to hang out with him. Is Adam single?
Wow.
Yes to all those things.
All right, we'll go get Stephanie, because Stephanie's
you got to get back in the chat and start doing your business.
Yeah, we'll go on a date to H.H. Holmes' home.
Sounds
which
good.
is
Let's hope it's safe,
it's still
guys.
up, and oddly, it's like it's in the very center of town too. It's like a weird landmark. I think I researched it.
Weird.
I think they have like their government offices in the serial killer's home.
Oh.
Wow.
Sounds
weird.
Appropriate.
That makes sense.
Wow, crazy. Well, Adam, thank you so much, and we would love any H.H. Holmes information you could give us. We'd love it.
Certainly, I'll keep in touch. I'll shoot you an email.
Please do, Adam. We look forward to it. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Look at we've got people on.
I love it
on the streets.
Yeah, seriously, it's what is it called when people are on the streets?
Homeless.
They're on the scene.
Street team.
Street team. The Webcrawler street team.
Yeah.
All right, Emma's coming in, and we're getting
Emma.
I love it. On the streets.
Yeah, seriously, it's hey
Emma.
Hi.
You guys, I'm so nervous. This is so scary. Hold on.
No, it's not scary.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
I love your art wall behind you.
Yeah, that's so nice.
Thank you so much.
Where do you get all this stuff? Where do you source your artwork?
They are all quite random. A lot of them are from Goodwill, to be honest. This
Nice.
It's just a bunch. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a bunch of babies in terracotta plants, like pots.
Like Anne Dean's like baby photography?
Yes, just like baby photography. I don't know. I found them Goodwill ones.
Baby photography.
That's so funny. That's actually really smart. Sorry. Okay. Sorry.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. No,
where
you
the
go
art
first.
is being held.
I'm in Baltimore, Maryland.
Oh,
Yeah. So
that's where The Wire was based.
it sure is. It sure is.
That's all I know about Baltimore.
That's what
Orioles.
most people know about it, and most people are scared of it, but it's not bad.
Oh, and it's Hairspray. Good morning,
Hairspray, yep.
Baltimore.
See, I can get behind that. That I will get behind. The Wire,
The Zac
I'm
Efron
out.
Hairspray is like one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
I sing
Wow.
that song every morning. I open up my blinds. I sing.
And you drive to work on the back of the garbage,
Yes.
garbage truck.
And the rats on the street dance around my feet. It's
Yes.
Yeah. That's what back when Amanda Bynes was still with it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Was she though? What if she
Yeah,
was?
that's true. I guess we don't really know what's bubbling under the surface. So do you have a question, comment, concern, story?
I was trying to think of something, and then something popped into my mind because my friend and I were having this discussion a couple days ago, because I tend to lean towards, I don't like saying a skeptic, because I'm open-minded to any weird like ghost supernatural stuff, but I've never experienced anything crazy myself. But she was trying to tell me, and I just want to get your guys' opinion on this and see what you think. And so her dad passed away, I think probably coming up on like 2 years. And she went back home to Connecticut and was visiting her mom. And they finally started going through her dad's closet and like going through just like his old clothes and stuff. And she's saying how her mom has kind of like turned into a little bit of a hoarder. So their whole house is just like scattered with stuff. And she was in the kitchen when she was visiting her, and she noticed just like 2 pieces of like uncooked pasta just like on the counter. And she was like, that's weird. Like, why are there just 2 pieces of like uncooked pasta? And she said one of them was like weird. A black piece of pasta. She's like, there's like that multicolored pasta.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And she was like, yeah. So she's like, there are just 2 pieces of pasta on the counter. And I was like, all right, whatever. She was like, my mom's messy. It's fine. And then she says like the next day, they're going through her dad's closet, and she opens up like this sealed container of sweaters. And she said it was like, completely sealed off. And she pulls out a sweater, and like 2 pieces of pasta fall out. And it's like a regular piece and then like a black piece of pasta.
What?
And she's like, I don't know how they got in there. And I was like, Mom, like what? Why is there pasta like in this bin of sweaters? And her mom was like, oh yeah, I don't know. That's just like been happening. Like, I'll just like hear something and I'll turn around and there will just be like pasta on the ground. Like, I don't know. It's just like, it's kind of been happening. And so
it's just a thing that's been happening.
Yeah. I was like, okay, well, it sounds like your mom has mice. And she's like, no, it's a ghost. And I was like, okay, I don't know. But like, is that
It's weird that it would be in 2 separate places.
Because I was like, you have mice. And she's like, no, it was like a sealed bin. And I was like, okay, but like mice can literally get into like a tiny hole.
But would they bring pasta? It had to be ratatouille.
Pasta with them?
It'd be ratatouille.
It's ratatouille. But she told me she had like a scary like noodle story, and I was really mad at her that she didn't.
A scary noodle story.
She didn't use the term creepypasta because she really.
Scary noodle.
That's funny.
I don't know.
I wish
really upset when I was like, "You have mice." She's like, "No, it's a ghost," and I was like, "All right."
Seeing dried pasta places.
That's weird.
What are you typing in, Alan?
Because like sometimes like you'll type into Google like seeing feathers or like seeing marbles, and then like it will tell you the significance. But then I keep trying to do that for pasta, and it's like Osteria Mosa, Il Pastillo, and it's like trying to make me go to Italian restaurants.
There is
weird.
An explanation for something that actually happened to me like 2 years ago. I was driving. I was leaving my house, and my next door neighbors, they just had like a crow sitting on their front step, and I thought it was fake at first, and I was like, oh, like that's weird. That bird is very still, and it was just like sitting there. And then I come back. My friend was with me, and we come back like 2 hours later, and the bird was in the same spot, but it was like dead. Does that like mean something really bad?
That's like what happened with me with the bird in the same spot
with the
that then
bird.
died.
That's like what I thought about too. And I was like, is this some sort of like bad?
I have to look that up if it's like bird
so
returns.
Weird.
It was literally the same spot, and it made me think of that because I was listening to that.
Weird.
So weird.
We're trying to
I don't trust, but you know that is it crows that can like remember faces?
Yeah, crows are like running for office. Like crows like are like getting jobs.
Crows 2020.
They're taking over the job.
Yeah, Crows 2020.
They're getting job
2021.
factories.
I think birds might return to their original nests to die.
But what if there isn't a nest there?
Maybe
there might not be a nest there anymore. It might just be where it was at one time, like where they were born.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's like Skyfall. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It honestly is. It's like verbatim like that.
Well, thank you, Emma. Thank you for sharing with us.
Yeah, thank you.
And have a wonderful weekend in
Wonderful
Baltimore.
weekend.
Thanks.
All right. Bye, Emma.
Bye. Be more. Is that what they call it? Be more.
Good morning, Baltimore.
What are you doing, Baltimore? You're Baltimore.
Hello.
Hi, Alexa.
Oh, you're muted?
Oh no.
No, you're not. Okay, no, you're back.
We can hear you.
Hi.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good. How are y'all?
Good. Where are you calling from?
You look like you're in a fun room.
Yeah, you're in a room.
My room. It's pretty fun. It's kind of messy.
It's like a music video room. It's like a girl, like
It
you
is.
know, like it's like a girl getting ready for a party room.
I've never done that in here, so thank you.
Yeah.
I'm calling from Austin, Texas.
Nice.
Oh my God, yeehaw.
Nice.
Yeehaw.
Do you have a question, comment, story, concern?
Okay. I have like a little story and then maybe kind of a creepier one because I don't want to leave y'all disappointed. After the seance, I joined it live, even though I was kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of towing the line between like actually being involved in a seance and, you know, I have mad respect for y'all, but I don't fuck with that.
Yeah.
Agree with you. Get it.
But then I was like, you know what, I'll just pop in and see it. But then I forgot his name already. Mr. Tenney, he was like, all of us watching live, you know, please speak to us. I was like, no, don't include me. But then like, it's not that crazy. But the whole week after that, like my lights were kept flickering in my room. And then also like all of the power would like kind of flicker too, you know, like I would have a fan on and it would like die down.
Oh,
and, like,
weird.
So yeah, that was kind of weird. I don't know what that was.
Oh my God, our apologies.
No, that's okay. It's totally fine.
We should have had people sign an NDA before they
some sort of waiver.
So
that's crazy.
I don't know how like crazy this story will be, but I want to talk about these girls I used to nanny for who like bad vibes throughout.
Did you find out they were ghosts like 2 years in?
Oh my God, no.
They never existed.
Can you imagine? They had died 20 years earlier.
You were wondering why they were in Victorian clothing the whole entire time.
I just thought they were like cosplayers or something. But no, I think like in a few years we might see one or both of them in some headlines because they had some signs of things. And you know, I just want to make a disclaimer, maybe they just need therapy, but like one of the weird things was they would tell me how their mom had like a dead Red Riding Hood doll that she like hid from them and they weren't allowed to mess with it because she was like haunted. And they were like, yeah, she's like hiding under the bathroom cabinet in my mom's room. And they would like talk about her so much. They're like, she's covered in blood. And I was like, what the fuck? And
oh my God.
Like 4 and 6 when these girls were 4 and 6 when they were telling me this. And like one time I looked in their mom's bathroom and I didn't see anything, but I was like, okay, weird. But also they were both like pretty violent. When I was nannying for them, they adopted 3 kittens. And
oh no.
I was like, okay, cool. Like, I'm allergic to cats, but whatever, I'll deal with it. And I was talking to their mom just casually, and the 4-year-old was like, oh yeah, we got new cats because our last cat died. And I was like, oh man, I'm sorry. And then her mom was like, oh yeah, blah blah, the older one killed that cat on Mother's Day a few years ago. Like,
no.
She took her out in the yard and like swung her around too much or something. She was like a kitten, and they made the cat die. And then like the cats they were like super violent with, like they would squish them into the ground and like swing them around by their tails. They were like, they took their anger out on them.
Oh my God.
No.
Sorry, but they seem like prime candidates for, you guessed it.
Like animal abuse is like a really
sociopath behavior.
I'm not talking about that.
Oh, I know what Maria's gonna say.
The other road you could go down, which is scared silly. Maria's clown school for troubled teens.
Yeah, I think they would enjoy that. Maybe it can be like a break off one for like younger kids, you know?
Yeah, no, it was scared silly.
For adolescents. Yeah.
For your troubled preteen.
Yeah, that's a good question. Rachel says, oh my God, and their parents got them more cats. Like, why would you get them more animals after they killed the first one?
Yeah, and they got them 3 kittens too. Like, I was like,
God.
It was insane.
Yeah,
that's fucking
well,
crazy.
I'm glad you got out of there alive.
Yeah, got out of there alive.
Yeah, they did get like later on they got violent towards me too. Like I had to like dodge them throwing stuff at me, and I would leave.
They were swinging you around the backyard by your legs.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And their eyes would turn black, and I was like,
like, I've got to get out of here. Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Well, that is a crazy story. Well, we're glad that you're safe, and also glad that well, it's been okay so far, but glad that we didn't bring a demon into your house for the seance.
Yeah, I think it'll be okay. Knock on wood.
Yeah, let us know if anything worse happens, and we'll sue John Tenney for you.
Okay.
Thank you, Alexa.
Thank you. Wow.
I just want to address in the chat that I'm not on Tinder, that my brother called me, and so I declined the call, and then I texted him saying, recording a live podcast episode, I'll call you tomorrow, and then I sent him a picture of me podcasting. Like, I'm not like zoned out. I was just I'm not like just like, you know,
swiping right.
Yeah.
Well, we have one more caller, and it's our good friend Daniel.
Oh my God, it's already 5:57. This went by fast.
Yeah.
I'm just joking, John. I would never sue you.
Or would I?
He cannot be sued.
Daniel, another Baltimorean. Baltimoreal?
A Baltimoreal.
Baltimoreal.
You're muted, Baltimore.
Your sound is, we can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
We
Baltimore.
can't hear you. Uh-oh. Muted.
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you. No. I see your lips moving.
How about this?
There you are.
Yes,
there you are.
Yes, King.
Hey,
yes,
look, we're
loud
matching.
king.
It's
You're
that
matching.
It's that
Final season.
Yeah. Sorry for wasting your time there. I don't know what's going on.
No.
What else?
I'll never get back.
Yeah.
What's
Anyway,
going
I'm just gonna
on?
refresh myself before I tell this story.
Oh,
Wow,
Old Bay
look at
seasoning.
A Maryland Baltimore staple.
It's funny. I actually, so I haven't listened to the White House episode yet, and I don't know if you got into it, but it made me think about some other local stuff. I'm actually closer to DC in Maryland, and that's where I was born. But did you talk about Abigail Adams at all in your White House?
No.
Well, we haven't done a White House episode, have we?
Allie
really,
did a
because I did a
Patreon.
Patreon one on it today.
Yeah, well, I don't belong to the Patreon, and I don't listen
that's
to
cool.
yours.
Okay.
That's cool, Maria. That's cool.
Well,
thanks.
tell us what you were going to say anyways.
Well, so I have some other favorite haunted spots in DC, but there is a thing about Abigail Adams, who also supposedly haunts the White House. But the thing
is she the one who does the laundry?
Yes.
She's yeah.
Which is like so insulting and stupid because like he was like advising President John Adams basically, and like was just such a complicated and interesting and intellectual woman. And then they're
she's like stuck in the laundry room forever.
Like that's what she would do with her time.
She wouldn't stay down there when she was living.
Yeah,
so now in death she has to do all that laundry.
And when you get a week off, that's what you do, right?
So stupid.
But there's another house it's just sort of immediately to the north of the White House. So it's kind of like the White House's backyard is this park called Lafayette Square Park in DC. And on the northwest corner of Lafayette Square Park at 748 Jackson Place Northwest is a house called Decatur House, which I have been like obsessed with and in love with for, going on 10 years at least at this point. And it's just a really pretty early 19th century house. It was built in 1818 for this guy, Commodore Stephen Decatur, who had gotten famous fighting in the Navy in the War of 1812. And so he built it right behind the White House, and it became this like center for Washington society in the early 19th century. And then he stupidly got himself shot in a duel with another naval commodore named James Barron in 1820. So only 2 years after he had lived in the house.
We should bring back dueling.
Yeah,
dueling's cool.
Dueling's cool. And
well, it's like rap battling. It's like what rap battles are now.
Yeah,
like we should duel my favorite murder. Just
pew pew.
That's good. So he gets shot in this duel in the Bladensburg dueling grounds in Maryland, and then is taken back to the house mortally wounded, and he dies there later. About a year later, people started claiming that they could see his ghost looking out of the second floor windows to 8th Street Northwest. And other people would say that early in the morning, they would see him walk out of the front of the house with his dueling pistols or whatever, probably twirling them around and something cool like that. That part is just made up. I don't want to tell the history.
It was a little, an Old Bay seasoning, if you will, on the story.
Just a dash.
And then there's also this. So Decatur House is really interesting architecturally. It was designed by oh my gosh, the guy that designed the U.S. Capitol.
Frank Lloyd Wright.
Yeah. Good old righty. Benjamin Henry Latrobe. And he also designed the Capitol building and St. John's Church, which is where famously there was a very stupid photo op there with a clumsily held Bible.
Oh, God.
That's that.
Oh, yes.
He designed that. He's, really good, kind of federal era stuff. He built it in 1818. And then I don't know why I was starting to talk about that, but anyway, the other part
smart as hell.
Oh, because the architecture of the building is really interesting, and it's one of these few rare examples, like this far north, of surviving urban slave quarters, which would have been, it couldn't be in an outbuilding, so they were attached, and a lot of them were removed later on. But Decatur House is intact, and it's really well interpreted, and they tell a lot of that history there. But another one of the ghosts that's there is the ghost of one of the women who was enslaved there, named Charlotte Dupuis, and her story is really interesting. The ghost, I don't know a lot about what the ghost supposedly does other than seem anxious, which is interesting because her backstory is that in 1829, so after the Decaturs, Stephen Decatur died and his wife later moved out, the house was owned by subsequent people, and one of them was Henry Clay, who was the Secretary of State at the time. And he owned slaves, because that's what everybody did at that time. And it was awful. And, they had no, they couldn't see the contradiction in having, enslaved people literally right behind the White House, the symbol of freedom and democracy. But so these slave quarters are there. And so you can it's really great. You can really kind of feel the history a lot more than you would have otherwise. She sued Henry Clay, the Secretary of State, in 1829 for her freedom and the freedom of her two children. And she lost the court case, but then she just continued while being owned and whatever by this awful person. She stood up to him every single day and just sort of wore him down. with like this nonviolent protest. And then he finally sort of relented in 1840 and released her and her daughter, gave them their freedom. And then her son was freed in 1844. So, you know, it's,
wow.
I can't speak to, you know, much more about the ghost, but I just thought it was an interesting story to tell. And since you brought up DC, it seemed like a good time to get some of that local lore out here.
Wow.
That's
You should be a
crazy.
teacher because you get
just
the information
full of
out really
knowledge.
well.
I've guest lectured a few times, you know.
Well,
yeah, great.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a position at Scared Silly.
Hey, I already have a big clown wig on.
Just
There's
dyed
always a
some different
position
colors.
for Daniel. It's Scared Silly.
Yeah.
Now that Jeb's cousin is out of the picture.
Oh no, Jeb's cousin.
All right. Well, Daniel, thank you so much
cool
per usual. It was a
story.
pleasure.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Go look up what Decatur House looks like. I bet it's cool,
cool
looking.
It's like kind of just square, very symmetrical, but it is cool.
Yeah.
Nice hipped roof, 2 chimneys.
Oh.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, that is cool.
That was nice to me.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Bye,
love that.
Daniel.
Bye.
This went by so quick.
I know. Can you
I
believe
know.
No, I can't.
There's a lot of good callers
No, I
today.
can't.
Well, you
guys,
guys
people
heard it from the Twitter earlier, but this is the last one in a little bit of time. We're gonna take a couple months off the live show.
Yeah. Maybe in the new year.
Yeah, maybe in the new year. So thank you guys for coming. We had some class. This was a really fun one.
Oh, Chelsea. Should I let Chelsea in? She just got in the waiting room.
Sure.
Allie, do you have Indian food?
No, my dad made some Chilean sea bass.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, Chelsea, you're
the save the best for last. Just no video, no sound, just
all right,
it's
Chelsea.
a ghost. It's the ghost of Chelsea.
Chilean sea bass.
It's
the
ghost.
Just some Chilean sea bass with the lemon caper sauce. That's
she's
all.
and she's gone.
She's in and out.
In and out, like a ghost. Okay, well,
we're all on our last legs here, COVID wise. I think it's kind of hitting.
Yeah, it's we're all slowly going crazy. I haven't really slept that much the past 3 days. I've just been watching the news, you know.
I feel like I've done nothing but sleep.
Yeah, I think I've just been like walking around.
I have done nothing productive.
Last night I ate a whole
bag
bag of potato chip Lays, like the old fashioned, just like potato chips.
Ooh,
like
those are good. Those are addictive.
Chips. I ate the whole bag, and then also
felt nothing after. I bet it was just like you had eaten nothing.
Yeah, and then and all this Halloween candy. Like I don't even know what's going on.
Yep.
Okay, so we'll end on this one last thing. Allie, what nicknames do you have for Asher? Asher, Bubba, Stinky, Stinks, King Stinks, Stupid.
King Stinks.
I mostly just call him Stupid. Not like in a derogatory way, but I'm just like, hey, Stupid.
Sure.
Oh, you're so stupid. Stupid. And then Stinky. I say I'd call him Asher the least. And I'd call him Stinky and Stupid the most.
Yeah, I think everyone calls their pets by their names very rarely.
Yeah.
It's always nicknames.
I'm surprised he even responds to Asher. Maybe he doesn't.
Although Piggles, you call Piggles Piggles a lot, right? Or the princess.
Yeah, I call Piggle. We don't call her princess. You say I call her princess? I never call Piggles princess.
Yes, you do.
Hey,
you call her
maybe
princess.
I do. I've been calling
Angel.
her
Angel.
Boopy.
That's what
I've been
you call
calling
her.
I call her Angel, but I also call her Boopy a lot. Little Boopy.
Boopy.
Yeah, that's cute. That's good stuff.
I call Charlie. I say
right
Charweeze.
Charweeze. That's
Charweeze.
Charweeze. You dingbat. Call her a dingbat.
Dummy.
A dingbat. Okay, well.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right.
Well, another
Right, you
success
dingbats.
here.
Yeah, another great success. All right. Well, we did it. If you guys want to donate for the live show, which has already ended, you can, Melissa, what's our Cash App?
It's at Webcrawlers or Venmo. Allie
I already
Siegel.
forgot what my Venmo is. I'm like trying to find my Venmo. Or Venmo, Allison hyphen whatever that is, dash Siegel. Allison dash Siegel.
That's true.
So yeah, you can do that if you want to, or you can not, whatever. It's your life. Times are hard. Okay, guys. Oh, we've already had 2. Oh, thank you, Daniel. Thank you. 666. $6.66. And Lauren Merrill. Thank you. Thank you too for $5. Okay,
great.
guys.
Thanks, guys.
We love you, and we're gonna go. Right? We're gonna go.
Yeah, let's get out. Let's get the hell out of here.
Let's get the hell out of here.